kind of alluded to your automation strategy there, because that's a big part of competitive advantage at the moment. How has Avantra helped Absoft with the evolution of the automation strategy?
Yeah, so it's definitely been an enabler in terms of skill set. It's definitely meant that we have a product, we have a focal point, we have something that's set up and is connected to every SAP system we monitor and run. So we've kind of used it as a bit of a central point, or a jumping off point for doing Ansible automation as well. So there's a lot of Ansible automation that we, to some extent, we're already using, but it's always quite challenging because you've got like a whole different setup there of it being connected to everything, a whole different skill set. What we now have is things that Avantra does and does well, which are SAP specific, like stopping and starting of the systems and so on, we can do within an automation in Avantra, and then we can call that out to Ansible to do something more operating system specific. Fantastic. Now, previously, to get started on that journey, you were looking at somebody learning about 5 different programming languages and the whole open source ecosystem around that.
Right.
Now you can really say, right, you're a SAP basis expert, you need to learn Ansible, there's no way around that, but what you can then do is build an automation job. And that was one of the first things that we did get working in Avantra, was things like operating system patching. Again, it's a straightforward example, and again, we had something home developed before, but now with the fact that the stop and start is there, the scheduling is there, all the connectivity, the database, the systems is there, we've got the monitoring of whether or not operating system patching has worked, we've got dashboards for the customers to see if it's worked so they can track it, we've got all that in one place, and it's able to then kind of leapfrog out to actually run the patching. So it has been a big enabler in that sense, because people are now not spending time fiddling with the monitoring or the platform. Yep. They're getting straight into the difficult bit of actually doing whatever it is they're trying to automate, and all that framework's there for them to use. So, and again, it kind of comes down to something that has its own set of documentation, that has a support partner, that has everything there for us. Right. That's enabled us to deliver automation that previously we were only ever really getting to as, proof of concept from someone that was very senior.